Hi guys, so if you have not been seeing the show of shame APC and PDP have been engaging in for the past few days on the internet, that means you really do not have data. But don't worry, let me quickly run you through, because seriously, this presidential election, I think this has been the most serious presidential election I've ever witnessed in Nigeria. APC exposing PDP secrets, PDP exposing, APC secret. All of them, because they wash their dirty linen outside. But please, to the obedient, do not be distracted, because this is a distraction. This is a distraction, really. Guys, you need to see this video yourself. That's why you will know that this show of shame is really not worth it. Let's open our eyes and see, are these people really fit to rule this country, Nigeria?
I strongly demand the immediate arrests and/or invitation. If you are not arresting, you are inviting, interrogation, and possible prosecution of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Gentlemen of the press, these are the facts of this matter. For about a week now, Nigerians have been in deep shock over the grave revelations by a whistleblower, Mr. Michael Achimugwu, who has provided the nation with ironclad evidence of letters of appointment by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, emails, documents, audio clips, sworn affidavits, and his direct oral evidence as to how Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who happens to be the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, during his tenure as Vice President of Nigeria between 1999 and 2007, colluded with his then boss, President Olusegun Obasanjo, to fleece the country and steal public funds using what he termed the Special Purpose Vehicle, SPVs. Those SPVs were companies Atiku admittedly registered upon assumption of office as Vice President with the approval of President Olusegun Obasanjo, using trusted allies as shareholders and directors. The purpose was to divert government contracts to these companies as consultants, and then pay monies into these companies and use those monies to fund the PDP and their private businesses and family activities. We can all vividly recall that during that tenure, both President Olusegun Obasanjo and Atiku Abubakar built the Bell University and American University respectively. Now, we know where those funds came from. They came from the SPVs.
PDP will fire back now. Listen to it.
The truth will always prevail at the end of the day. Tinubu has not only failed in this mission to tarnish the clean image of Atiku Abubakar, but in the process, he has exposed his own atrocities as the real Mr. SPV. It is now in public space how Bola Tinubu reportedly used one of his many SPV companies, Soft Alliance, to steal a whopping $1 million belonging to Lagos State through an account 0015778102 in a third-generation bank. Documents cited in one of the anti-corruption agencies reveals that Tinubu's SPV laundered over 20 billion, averaging $46.5 million in different currencies to several companies, including payment of $1 billion, meaning $2.3 million to a company that is widely known to belong to him. Furthermore, Nigerians are still awaiting the APC presidential candidate explanation for his conviction and criminal forfeiture of $460,000 in a criminal case of trafficking in narcotics in the United States of America, for which under Section 137(1) subsection D of the 1999 Constitution as amended, he is not eligible to contest election in Nigeria.
And I heard the voice of the former Vice President of a government which I served, talking about SPVs and slush funds and siphoning money and a clever way to steal. And I asked myself, why is it that some people can do these things with such impunity, and nothing happens to them, whilst others would have done nothing at all and everything bad happens to them.
Yes, this is very, very true, because Donyo Okukwe didn't do half of this before he was prosecuted and then almost jailed. Probably because he belonged to Labour Party also.
From that audio tape alone, it is clear that Atiku Abubakar is a criminal. A criminal that should not only be arrested, he should also be jailed. He has brought disgrace and infamy on everything that the Obasanjo government achieved. He has crumbled it. He has made it clear that so many horrendous things were going on behind the scenes. And this is unacceptable to me and to all the other people, both in PDP today and in APC today. And I want us to take this very seriously. The safety of the whistleblower is at stake. This is a very serious issue. And I join Festus Keyamo and others, Dele and everybody else on this side of the divide to say, look, nothing must happen to this man.
Even Uncle Dino is not left out. Let's hear what he has to say.
It is so shameless that Festus and the other jesters will come on TV and then begin to say that there was an evidence of a letter appointing him as an aide. But let's not even go into that. It is very, very funny that tissues of lies were put together. Atiku Abubakar is one of the most investigated Nigerians. Today, this is the first time in the Federal Republic of Nigeria that I will see blatantly, koro, eyeball to eyeball, that an armed robber will be accusing an innocent citizen. I mean, a man who has criminal tendencies, a man who is a convicted criminal by the virtue of money that was confiscated, over 340 million naira was confiscated in Tinubu's account as a drug lord in America. And not only a drug lord, is even a suspected addict of same drug. A man who faced code of conduct for criminal activities. A man who have over a dozen of petitions waiting for him in the FCC and ICPC will accuse a man that have never been invited by either code of conduct, ICPC or EFCC, a man that has been investigated and never been indicted by any court of law, or he has never even been prosecuted by any court of law in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So these distractions are not important to us.